Bro, I've been here 10 years, bro. 10 years without a Premier League trophy. Last time we had a title race was a.
Oh, you're only halfway through yet, mate. You're only halfway through.
You're trying to compare that to us.
So you're trying to say I'll be 40 by the time we
I was 21 when Arsenal last won a title.
I was 13.
I was 19. I was 19. I was 19, bro. It's crazy. But you know what it is? This is why I don't get when people fans call us negative for us to win the league when people say, but manage your expectations. We've been rubbish for the last 20 years. But I'm like, yeah, because that's only happened because fans' expectations have changed over time. People have then said it's acceptable not to win titles. You see what I mean, bro? Like when you actually deep it, yeah. When people say why you're negative and we're not that team anymore, yeah, because we've allowed ourselves. I think United fan base have allowed ourselves for the standards to fall. You know what I mean? And the same with Arsenal. You know, Wenger called what did he call top four a trophy? Did he say something like that? Like
he said he puts it above the FA Cup.
Yeah. So
and ever since he said that, I swear down, I swear down. Ever since he said that, Sky Sports took that on board and have peddled out top four ever since.
Yeah.
He's done more damage to this league than he did good, Wenger. But I'm negative. You're not allowed to say that. It's Arsene Wenger. Do you know, it was 8 years ago yesterday that Danny Welbeck scored that goal against Leicester in stoppage time. And jumped into the crowd. 8 years ago yesterday. What's changed in 8 years? Because we've gone back to a level that was deemed not good enough, hence why I was marching down the road outside the ground with hundreds of other people to get him out. But now 8 years later, they're all on their knees for this. It's exactly the same.
And it's just a different name for the excuse. I think that's what annoys me. There's always a reason why we can't be great. The stadium. Oh, Man City are buying our players. Oh, Man City now got oil money. Oh, Chelsea had got more oil money. Over the last 20 years, you can name all the excuses why we can't compete. And the thing is, now it went to, he needs to build a squad. Oh, it took Klopp 4 years. Now it's, but, you can't compete against Pep because it's Pep. Oh, but wait till phase 5. These are all excuses to not achieve greatness. That's all it is. There's always a reason at Arsenal. When in the last 20 years that we've not been great, when has it been, no, we must win? When? It's always been a moving the goalpost as to why we can't win the league, as to why we can. And this is what I mean. Like, we can't even win a bidding war against Chelsea. You know what I mean? They got Mudryk. Whether you rate him or not, they picked us to get Mudryk. Isak went to Newcastle. If Man United get back on top, if Man United on the same level as Arsenal, can we offer as much as Man United offer in wages? No. Are we going to beat Man United in a bidding war? No. Nope. Have we got more pull than Man United? No. And this is why, because when you start going head to head with some of these teams that have done more than us and are a bigger club, there's levels to it, bro. Like your club has been able to attract still top managers, top players to your club, even in your decline, in your demise, bro. Imagine if you get your stuff together. And this is why, like, for me, he must win the league this season or I want him sacked, bro. Because if you lot start turning this around, I'm gonna lose it on live, bro. I'm gonna lose it.
This is the thing. I see that show you did with a Gale, Jez, Brandon, and Kenny.
Yeah. What a show! What a show, man.
That was funny, man. Like some of your reactions, bro, when he was talking, had me in tears, bro.
Dan kept saying that. Dan didn't want me to talk in it. Dan was like, wait. Let Jez go. Let Jez go. And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. No, hold on. Wait, I got another. You know what? I can't bother to argue with the guy, man. Whatever. I got him on today.
It's draining, man. It's draining, bro. Yeah, fair play for coming on my channel yesterday to him, man, because he got cooked. Yeah, he got cooked.
I don't agree with his points, but he turns up. To be fair,
yeah, he does turn up most of the time. Most of the time, he'll turn up. But yeah, the thing for me is, some of the stuff these fans come out with is just absolute nonsense, bruv. Like they sit there and say there's nobody better than this manager. Well, that's factually incorrect. Yeah, there's definitely managers out there that would get us over the line. Yeah, then they sit there and say, yeah, but you predict, you say we're not going to win the league, so why would you be upset at the end when we don't win the league? Well, because I want to win the league, and that manager is the reason why we won't. So I want him gone. Yeah. Then the latest one, Simeone and Inzaghi. I put a tweet out saying, seeing as Top Gooners keep asking me who I want, there's a realistic option. How about that guy? Oh, but you're now counting, Italian Super Cups. That's basically the Community Shields. Yeah, he's won 3 of them, so he's only won 5 trophies in 8 years, not 8 in 8 years. Yeah, bruv, he's won at both clubs he's been at. They're now trying to dismiss that. And it's like, do you know what? Hopefully,
Did they celebrate Community Shield? When they like saying, "Yo, we're back now, Man City," and
bro, they count as part of a free trophies he's won. Yeah, bro, they have the Community Shield in the team photo with the dog. Yeah, and now they've started dismissing Italian ones. It's not even a Community Shield in Italy. It's actually a cup. They're played under competitive rules in mid-season. Yeah, the Community Shield played under friendly rules at the start of the season. Completely different. Yeah, and it's a charity game. The money goes to the community, against the Community Shield. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, there's 4 teams that compete and not 2. Yeah, like it's embarrassing, bro. But every single time you name a manager, this lot dismiss it. Yeah, they better hope he stays forever. Yeah, but then again, like I said to a gal yesterday, how long does it take before we can actually demand? Oh, it might take another 7 years to win a trophy. Like, what? 7 years? That'd be 12 years in.
Yeah,
and that'll be 27 years without a trophy, without a title, and we're cool with that. They're all happy, bro. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, but
process,
right,
process phases, all of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Excuse. Yeah, and Man United fans do this as well. There's always an excuse. Yeah, I see your fans online. Some of your fans on. There's one called Ten Hag Era or something, bro. I don't know who that guy is, but he is tapped. He ain't wired up right, mate. I can't lie.
I think it's called Ten Hag. Yeah, it's called basically. He'll say ride the storm, or not ride the storm. What did he say? Like Rome wasn't built in a day. That was it. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's what he'll say. Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm like, broski, you keep saying that after we lose like 7-0, after we lose 4-0, like broski, like. But these for me, you know what it is? These faces accounts here. I just look at them and I think they're just peddling out like loads of positive stuff because it'll traction. Like when you actually deep. When you put stuff out here, it doesn't get the retweets and the likes of what a normal positive post will do. Because people don't want to hear that, man. They don't want to hear the real opinion of what you said, but they rather hear just some random thing about, United are back and United are cooking and da-da-da-da. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how social media works, bro. You get me? So that's why I'm just like, listen, I'll write 2 or 3 tweets a day and I'll leave it. I won't respond to idiots and whatnot. I'll just do my thing. So yeah, man, it's crazy.
But when listen to this one, right?
Call out things.
Listen to this tweet. Yeah, this has had 1.5k likes. Yeah, I watch all of these Champions League games, and I just think Arsenal are absolutely clear of every team bar City. And yes, I know Bayern and Madrid are still in the competition. And yes, I'm standing on what I said. That's had 98,000 views, and 1.5k people have liked that. How are you watching Real Madrid win 7 games out of 7 this season in the Champions League? Lose 2 games in all competitions all season, both to Atleti, and think that we're going to beat them. How do you come to that conclusion? Because what you're witnessing, doesn't marry up with what you're saying. Yeah, it makes no sense, bro. It is all for traction and it is deluded. Yeah, but then maybe they are that thick. Yeah, they do actually believe it, bro, because they get bombarded with PR every day. Man United does it, bombarded with PR every day. The more you hear something, the more you're likely to believe it. Yeah, look at COVID. Yeah, we were sat in our houses listening to bollocks for 2 years straight. How many people have believed that? Do you know what I'm saying? It keeps getting in your head every day. So
now we're in a recession. Now we're in a recession.
Yeah, I see that.
Now we're in a recession, bro.
So now, I can't spend any money. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. But you're going to hear that constantly all over the TV stations. Constantly recession. And then what will happen is people will start talking about it. You'll be in the supermarket paying for your cigarettes or your food. Oh, it's bad, isn't it? This recession. Yeah, like, all it is, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Save this. Let's save this. We shouldn't be doing this. But
yeah, we better not buy that baked beans. We better get the Tesco own brand instead of the Heinz.
How about just work overtime, innit? Just work overtime and get a second job. That's it. You know what I mean?
Bro.
You know what I mean? But when you're looking at facts, last season in May, we lost 2 games and we conceded 4 goals in those 2 games. In April, we drew 3 games. Out of 5 games, we conceded 7 goals. So it's like, how are we any better this season? Because if we played 5 games and conceded 7 goals, we ain't got a backup centre back. When we lost 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, I think it was the 3rd last game last season. Yeah, nobody turned up, but have we gone out there and got a striker? So how are we stronger than last season? I don't get it. We're reverting back to the football we played last season, but yet we're conceding more goals than we were playing games in those months.
But people are looking at the stats so far, yeah? right, after 24 games. Yeah, we've got 1 goal less conceded than last season, and we've scored 1 goal more, right? What they failed to tell you is we're 5 points worse off, and Man City are level on points with what their treble season was, and they've played 23, not 24. So if Man City win or at least draw that game against Brentford at home, they are statistically better off after 24 games than they were when they done a treble. And we're 5 points worse off. So how are we going to now overtake them? Because you know they're going to kick on. They do it every year. Yeah, and they will have statistically more points. And we couldn't beat them last year when we were in front of them. So how are we now going to overtake and catch them and win it? And then you've got to factor in Liverpool. Yeah, if he wins it, yeah, I think that's a better achievement than winning it last year, because it's up against 2 managers that have done it. The problem is he ain't winning it, bro. Yeah, and we all know, every single person on this panel, all 3 of us will sit here and we'll say Man City winning the league. Yeah, Man City winning the league. Most of the people in the chat will go, yeah, Man City winning it. Most people in the whole world that watch football will say, Arsenal ain't winning the league. Yeah, Man City will win it. Yeah. And that's the sad reality. And every season we go into a season, we know we're not winning the league. And that's bullshit, man. I'm sick and tired of it. Yeah, and just to answer this question, yeah, because this guy was putting in my chat yesterday, why do you overrate Real Madrid so much? Bro, 14 Champions Leagues to 0. Yeah, 30-odd league titles to what? 13. I don't get what you mean. They've already won a trophy this season. Yeah, they won 1 last season as well. They won 5 the season before that. They've won 7 trophies in 3 years. We've won 7 in about 20-odd. I don't get what you mean. And then there was an instant reply be, but Man City battered them. Okay, cool. What about the year before when Real Madrid battered them and Liverpool? Yeah, what about that? Right? Every day, man. 35 league titles. There you go. I weren't far off. Yeah, it's funny though, man. But I don't know, man. It is what it is.
But it's the mentality though for me, yeah. It's the fact that you are now like, this is why I had to put it on Grizz when he said it, like, yo, like, I think Arsenal can I've got a better chance than Real Madrid. I was like, bro, you got to remember, this is the history, man. The history of Real Madrid. You know what it is for me, though? It's their mentality, man. It's their endeavor. The Carlo Ancelotti as well. People respect Carlo Ancelotti. They've got, for me, game changers in their team. You just can for me, you can never rule out Real Madrid. Never.
No.
Like,
this comment as well. You can't compare Madrid to Arsenal. This is where people get it twisted, bro. Yeah, like, it's where people get it absolutely twisted. I know we're never going to be bigger than Real Madrid. We're never going to win as much as Real Madrid. But how does that stop us having the mentality of Real Madrid? Yeah, Real Madrid's last 17 managers, 10 of them have lasted less than 50 games. Yeah, 10. And then all you get is, oh, but they've got world-class players. Well, how comes Rafa Benitez didn't win with him, man, and got sacked? Yeah, how comes Solari got sacked? How comes Lopetegui got sacked after 14 games? He had all the good players. So how comes he couldn't win? Yeah, the mentality comes from the fan base or the ownership. In Real Madrid's case, they're owned by their fans. Yeah, their club paying members, the season ticket holders, etc. They vote for their president and they go from there. Yeah, with Arsenal, we've got an owner, a full ownership that couldn't care less about football, bruv. Yeah, and then they get the constant PR going out. You don't see this PR in Spain. I live here. I don't see no PR for these clubs. Win or fuck off. Yeah, and even if you do win, you might have to go. Yeah, because it's the football ain't decent. Rayo Vallecano sacked their manager the other day. They're playing Real Madrid at the weekend. They sacked their manager this week. They sacked him on Tuesday. Why are they sacking him on the eve of a Madrid derby? That's a Madrid derby. Why are they sacking him right before the derby? Why? Because they want to win it. Yeah, they're probably not going to. Yeah, but now they're going to get a new manager bounce and they might have a better performance. And Rayo Vallecano, by the way, got promoted last season. Yeah, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're mid-table. So where are we? Let's have it. Ham these likes up, people. They're 14th in the league. They're 14th in the league.
Fair. Tobes' comment is fair. The comment that Tobes made is fair. I think you can give them a game, but I feel like the disrespect element, for me, that's where it comes to. Oh, Rod Hodgson sacked. Oh shit!
It's been coming.
Oi.
It's been coming, bro. They should have left him in the freezer anyway, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. Why did they phone him up in the first place? Leave the old man alone, man. He's 76. Why are you trying to thaw him out and stick him on the touchline every week? Just let him retire, man.
Caretaker vibes, innit? It's caretaker vibes, and then they got to give it gas.
They should have kept Patrick Vieira. They should have just kept Vieira, bro.
Sorry, you're talking about caretaker vibes, bro. He looks like he has his own carer, bro. Like the guy ain't caring. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
But
Come on, boy. You know
so then they got excited. But who's this guy that got in though? Who's this guy that got in though? I've never heard of him. Apparently he's been at Frankfurt or something like that, bro. I don't know, but that could be another Frank de Boer, bro. You know what I'm saying to you? It's crazy.